Hello Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo. Welcome to my channel and thank you for being here for your reading. The next major changes coming up in your life. This is going to be a timeless reading for Earth signs and the cross watchers who are dealing with an Earth sign. And we are going to be looking at what is coming up around you. So it is a timeless reading. It is applicable at the time that you watch this. So consider these glimpses and messages from spirit of some things you can look forward to. So please feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And for private readings, please email me. I am currently accepting those. Otherwise, let's have a look at the signs. What's coming up for you? Next big changes coming up in your life. Okay, you've got strength, healing. Okay, you've got ritual and divination. This is very nice. I'm really drawn to that strength card here for you because I really feel like you're strengthening some bonds here around you, potentially maybe with a Leo. Let's see what else comes up. But I really feel like this is a very strong phase you're coming up into your life here. And I really feel like you are being protected. I feel like I want to say things that have been in your life for a very long time, like relationships, people, connections, dreams, hopes, etc. You're strengthening these ties, things that have been around you for quite some time. Okay, you've got Scorpio energy that's come through here for you. So you might be connecting or dealing with a Scorpio. A lot of wish fulfillment coming through with the Nine of Cups. Very, very nice. Okay, so we've got June 10th, July 7th. These dates may resonate with the Strength card. I really feel like the past may be coming in here around you, and I feel for a lot of you there's a massive rebirth and massive lots of hope and magic coming into rebirth, past connections, past dreams, past relationships, anything from the past. So I'm getting like second chances and the opportunity to give things another go. So huge transformation is coming your way. And I really feel like you're strengthening old ties. So for a lot of you Earth signs, the past is coming back and it's almost like the universe or spirit is giving you another chance to grow from that, learn from that, give things another go. So this is very powerful because we also have healing. So I'm seeing that there is a situation here that you're healing. It could be like bouncing back and coming out of debt. It could be physical healing, mental healing, healing of relationships. This is like reformation, rehabilitation, re-energizing yourself. So I feel like you're bouncing back. And there was a situation that's been very important here for you. And it's almost like you're going to receive answers and there's a way out of this situation and suddenly options will present themselves. So I feel like if you have been in an 8 of Swords or 5 of Cups state, I really feel like this angel that represents healing, so divine protection, divine guidance, which you actually had here as well. I feel like this is really powerful because I feel like there is someone here who is looking out for you and does want the best for you. So it's a very protective kind of energy. But yeah, I feel like where things went bad, where things went a bit pear-shaped, things didn't go your way. And I really think a lot of you might be sitting there thinking, I'll never get the situation back. It's never going to get better. I'll never be how it once was, or something along those lines. You'll be amazed how much this next phase of your life is really going to change that. And I do feel like there is change, there is healing. I also feel like there's healing, there's forgiveness taking place, whether this is more like internal forgiveness or whether this is forgiving a person or having that person forgive you, forgiveness within a family, forgiveness within yourself. Like this is really powerful. But I feel like you're actually dealing with any sort of blockages you've had. Anything that's prevented you from opening your heart, from following your dreams, from taking chances, taking risks, things that have held you back before will no longer do that because you're in this healing energy. So it's just amazing how much things will improve and things will grow, and you're going to be very happy. You'll have all your ducks lined up in a row here. Fantastic. You do have rituals, so I feel like there is some sort of tradition that you're going to be starting. And I feel like it's a very important tradition, or it's going to be a very important tradition. So for a lot of you, I see you getting back in touch with your roots. Some of you are moving back overseas, or you're learning the language of your parents or your grandparents. Some of you are exploring a religion that was in your family or is in your family, or a faith. You know, tradition, I feel, is going back to your roots. You might be finding a person who is more in line with your tradition, your culture, your beliefs. So I really feel like that's going to make you feel more closer to home somehow. Some of you are moving back. Some of you have family moving and starting a life near you or with you. So I love that, because it's a sense of self. So that's really powerful. I feel like this is your identity that's being changed or evolved. But I also feel like this is in relationships here as well. Okay, so I feel like you are about to start something that's going to become traditional. So for a lot of you, you're starting a new relationship that's going to have, for example, a lot of anniversaries, a lot of milestones, a lot of traditional things, dates, and all those wonderful things that come with that. So that's very exciting. Okay, and then you have divination. I really feel like you've got a lot of spiritual kind of energy coming up around you here. You know, the death card. I feel like this is massive transformation, and I feel like your life is about to do a complete 180. I don't know if it's a loss of something that's going to sort of throttle you into this. Like some of you may lose a job, or you might lose a friend, or lose a relationship. And that's going to be the catalyst, because with loss comes gain, with death comes life. It's a rebirth, it's transformation. You're really going through the flow of life. I feel like, you know, we try to be so controlled, and we try to make everything go our way. And then when things don't, it's like, oh, what a bad things happen to me? Or when things do, we're like, yes, it's meant to be. Like, you are on this path where you're going with the flow of things. And it's not as if you're letting go, earth signs. It's more like you're letting things be as they are. And I really feel like it's going to lead to some wish fulfillment. I do. But I feel like faith is going to be a big one here. I feel like faith and religion, and I do feel like spirit is guiding you. So there is a lot of messages that are coming up around you. Look, to be honest, I feel like you're going to get a wish. And I feel like there's a sense of accomplishment that's coming up in your life. And I feel like that guidance, it's something to do with communication, because you've got two angels, and the angels are messengers. So I feel like there's something to do with either communicating with people, spirit communicating with you, the universe communicating with you, or you are going into communication somehow. Like maybe you're going to start talking to that old friend again, or maybe you're going to hit up an ex. You know, you have the death card. This is revisiting the past. It's like you're speaking the past back into existence. So this is pretty powerful, because it shows that you're in a manifesting energy. And you're going to manifest, but I feel like you're manifesting things that are familiar, past life connections, exes, past opportunities that you missed, or you felt you missed. Maybe they just weren't right at the time. So it really is pretty awesome. And I think you've got a lot here. In particular, to those people that have been that 8 of Swords and 5 of Cups energy, I really feel like there's a lot to do with like second chances here. These 2 cups could be twin flame energy that's coming through. But I feel like there's a hope out of adversity, or things that didn't go your way, or things that didn't go the way you wanted them to. Out of that, there's going to come a wish. So I feel like that wish fulfillment's coming in. Now, I also want to say, for some of you, you're going to be in a position to help other people heal. So I see you being in like a helper's position. You could be involved in charity work. You might get into counseling or humanitarianism, or it's like you're giving back. I see you being more generous, more available. And I feel like it could be in sort of any area, but I feel like overall, you will be in a position where you will be able to inspire people. Like maybe you'll write a book on healing, on self-love. Maybe you'll get out there and partake in some charities. Maybe you'll raise awareness through your Instagram or your blog to some special causes out there. Like you are going to be in a place where you're going to be helping people. You're going to be in a position to help people. You'll have more money. You'll have more resources, more more opportunity available to you, and that's really going to work wonders. You might even tune into some psychic abilities here. Divination can be like divine messages. And with the death card here, I feel like a lot of you may be sort of dabbling in some psychic activities or like the esoteric arts, like tarot readings. You know, you might be on ghost tours. You might be trying to communicate with the universe. There's a lot more spiritual energy. And I feel like you're on a journey to explore that, and that's going to really take you far and wide. And I think eventually you're going to get to a position where you'll be helping people, earth signs. So that's pretty amazing, but I'm going to leave it there. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please leave behind a like, share, subscribe. That'd be amazing. Otherwise, thank you so much, Taurus, Cappy, Virgo, and hopefully we'll be in touch soon. So thanks again everyone, and bye for now.